back to the 2G's pod. We have been gone for 2 weeks. Was on a little hiatus. Took a little trip out to Orlando to actually see Will and the hoop with Will for his birthday. How you doing today, Will?
I'm chilling, bro. How are you?
I am doing great, man. You see here we got a special co-host. He wants to call himself the
The
third
third
G.
G. Call me 3G.
Thursday.
The third G. He said he moved in silence like lasagna. He there, but he not really
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
You
yeah,
feel
yeah,
me?
yeah, yeah. That's me. That is I, Kenna. Uh, the third G. Hello. Thank you for having me on the pod. I appreciate it.
Good to have you.
It's good to have you. Yeah, man. So we are streaming on Thanksgiving. So my get to know you question of the day is, what is the GOAT Thanksgiving side dish?
It's dressing. Easy.
It's gotta be mac and
Because
cheese.
mac and cheese. Dressing could be its own little main dish. You can have it the next day with nothing else. You can mix in the turkey, mix in the ham, gravy, whatever you want. It's filling, it's satisfying, it's nutritious. Dressing for sure.
Okay. You said mac and cheese, Will? I said mac and cheese too.
Oh, dang.
It's gotta be mac and cheese.
It's got to be, but it can't be everybody mac and cheese. I've seen a
Yeah, it
lady.
gotta be the specific kind of mac and cheese.
I gotta be the black
You
people.
gotta look at the elbows and know who cooked it. Mac and cheese.
Oh, you need the little dangle.
No,
Yep.
I saw a black girl on Instagram. She was like, "Oh, my boyfriend's white family loves it when I make mac and cheese." Started off good, three different types of cheeses, well seasoned. Put in the oven, starts mixing it up, and then she threw raisins in it. How do raisins even go in mac and cheese? That was crazy.
That's
That was crazy.
They already ruined potato salad.
It got raisins don't go in everything. Actually, I can't name one thing that raisins go in. Trail
Yeah,
mix. They
I'm
go
not right. Like
They
raisins
go
and nuts. That's it.
yes.
Or raisin solo.
That's it by
Cinnamon
itself.
raisin bread.
Oh, I don't even know if it goes in raisins,
oh,
bro.
cinnamon raisin bread. No, I'd rather have the cinnamon bread by itself.
Yep.
Raisin bran cereal.
Nah,
That's
bro.
what. That's what. Nah,
I'd rather have the cereal by itself.
yeah, nah. I'd rather just have the brand,
Cornflakes.
just cornflakes. Nah, that's crazy. Speaking of people who are unwanted, Bronny James.
Oh,
He
What does
was
that
ranked 300. I'm good at this. He was ranked 333rd out of the players in the G League.
how many G League players are there?
I think it's 336 or something. He was like, or like his ranking was 333rd out of 336. He was like bottom tier.
Well, isn't it? Don't we all know? Didn't everyone know what it is from the beginning? That
Kenny, me and you know. Darren didn't know.
I'm telling
did
you.
you shock? Like this man, this, this man's route to the league. He needs to look to Austin Rivers. Austin Rivers started off, hey, not supposed to be in the league. Um, uh, his dad is maintaining his position until he finally got good enough to be a solid player. That's who Bronny James needs to look to as far as need to follow in their footsteps.
One thing I will say, Austin Reeves at least made it to the NBA on his own merit.
True, very true, true. But also, Austin Rivers' dad was not LeBron James; he was Doc Rivers. So that's so
Doc Rivers is barely staying in the league on his own merit right now.
I understand. I understand why that man keeps getting jobs.
He's riding that '08 Celtics ring. That's all
Yes,
it is.
that that he probably underachieved on if we think about it.
I'm
Like he
saying, I probably could have coached that team to a championship.
at
You
least
know, like
one. At
just
least
call
one.
a couple timeouts every game and just let them roll.
Shoot, and then let Kevin Garnett run the huddle.
Yep.
or Rondo.
Let Rondo call every play.
Yeah, that's it. You got high IQ players. There's not they can overcome bad coaching. Let's just say that.
What about why did they never give Mark Jackson another look? And he was the architect behind the Celtics dynasty, basically.
Mark Jackson, not the Celtics.
I
Warriors are
mean, Warriors dynasty. Why say Celtics?
I was I hear it's politics and like people don't like him, so he's and I gave up. I gave up like 4 years ago. Like Colin Kaepernick should have gave up. I ain't just not gonna give a job. Sometimes you just gotta pack it in, you
Yeah,
know.
and I guess he was probably making more money as an analyst than a coach.
Mm. How much do analysts? Yeah, that's true. Like I imagine Ernie, Shaq, but they did fire his co-host like Van Gundy. So how much were they really making? And I don't know. I just don't think he'll get a job. He keeps getting passed up. So he did his thing. Curry, Draymond, and Clay will always be thankful for him. Shout out Thanksgiving. Um, but that's as far as he's gonna get, and he just needs to ride that until is he in the Hall of Fame? You know,
Mark Jackson?
yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
He just needs to take a little bit of pride in that every time Curry goes off, Clay goes off, Draymond, the Warriors, that he had
To do with it.
a little bit to do with it. You know, just like just like if you had a Bitcoin back in the day, you were hyping it up and you sold it all off. You can still say, "Hey, I was one of the first people on that when no one was believing in it."
Yeah,
I'm a,
I'm a billionaire in theory.
in theory, yes, exactly.
Absolutely crazy. Who do you think is going to win this year? Two early predictions. We got you here. I want to hear your perspective on the state of the league and who do you think is going to take it all?
And the on the NBA, let's see. Coming out the East, I'm gonna go ahead and go with. Ooh, I want to go with the Celtics. That seems the Celtics. I don't know. The East is
Weak.
yeah. Every time I always think it's a cliche, but they are pretty weak. The teams aren't what we thought they would be. Uh,
Aren't the Cavs in the East?
Yeah, but Cavs are like the Utah Jazz a couple years. Is they were doing really well, and then all throughout the year, people were like, "It's the Jazz. Like they're gonna suck when the time comes." And I think the same thing is gonna come this year. I think they're probably gonna make it to the second round and then lose to someone. Maybe my ideal, probably the Knicks. The Knicks and Celtics end up winning, and then out of the West, I think the Thunder put it together this year, and they make it out the the West. They got a lot of talents. Remind me of a young OKC, young Westbrook, young Harden, young Kevin Durant. Except they got a little bit. Actually, I got should check their ages. They got SGA, really good. They got a talent across the board, really. And SGA is as good as a player on any team. So he'll always be the best player on the court or the second best player on the court in any series. And then, they're gonna have what, five out of the top eight best players on their court in any series. So yeah, I'm gonna go with those two. Check back in whenever NBA Finals time is.
I got a dark horse selection. So for the East, it's either gonna be Celtics or the Knicks. Most likely the Celtics. Out of the West, this is gonna age super poorly. But if
You
it
know,
doesn't, just
you gonna
know
say
that I'm a millionaire in theory off of this
you gonna say
parlay.
the Lakers.
The Rockets.
The
Oh,
Rockets.
Because why are they winning now? Why are they winning in spite of all their players shooting 40%? Jalen Green has been horrible. They're still winning. They're 12-5 right now. Fred VanVleet has been shooting pretty poorly. Everyone, if you look at their field goal percentages, I'm like they're just out there bricking and winning. I don't get it.
It's the
that dog.
It's got
it's
to
that
be that
dad,
dog.
it's that dad
So
trait, that
so
Dre
my
Bill support package.
my theory is once they start making shots, who's gonna beat them?
I don't know. Don't they have to do that old thing of go through heartbreak and lose before they make it? That's
I
why
mean,
they
it's the Rockets though. They've been heartbroken for like 12 years.
not this specific
about the aging.
Oh,
iteration of
okay,
the
okay.
team. So they have to lose like in the first round, like the Thunder did or
Yeah,
in the second round or something like that
I guess.
before they
I
before
just
they
want to be clear. Yeah, I don't believe in them at all, but yeah, I
uh,
hope it happens.
go ahead and put $10 on it and make you a little bit of money if it
Log into Bovada right now.
happens.
No, I think that's a good pick, but I out the East, I just don't like the Celtics. But
Yeah, I don't like them
yeah,
either.
realistically, who gonna stop them? I think there needs to be some midseason shakeups in terms of trades, in terms of people getting moved around. I might say people who could contend with them would be the Bucks if they figure it out.
They got Doc Rivers and Darvin Ham.
Yeah, that's a terrible coaching spot, but you do have Dame, you do have Giannis, two winners in terms of drive, but they would contend. I'm still thinking Boston might take it, but if we're doing dark horses, I think the Bucks have the best chance to come out the East. And then if we're doing the West,
Salute to you, I guess.
if we're doing the West, uh, I don't know. That man Jokic been on a tear. I don't know if he could drag him all the way through. If he does, it's gonna be very uncomfortable for these GOAT conversations in a second. Um, yeah, we'll see. I say dark horse West is probably gonna be the Nuggets. I can see that happening. I can see
Jokic,
it coming.
Jokic is in the. Oh, is it a current goat? If you, what do you mean goat conversations? He not like Curry and LeBron and
I think it's gonna be the Jokic era, and he's starting off very strong in terms of
Scrambling.
accolades. In terms of you see how much that man is averaging.
Yeah, no, his averages is stupid. I showed my friend his averages and he started laughing.
Ridiculous. More than point guards, more than big men of old.
this is. I don't know if it's his era. If you win, was it the Detroit's era when they won? What with Chauncey Billups, and then was it their era? This is one of those one and like, oh, you're up there, but you didn't dominate. Yeah, I need at least like three
Ooh.
out of you to be your era.
So what's that? Two in the past 3 years,
Yeah.
and then how many do you need for it to be your era? Three? Just the three P?
I need one more great year. Great. Another finals appearance.
Okay, so who had the best era?
Who right now?
No, just in basketball history.
The Bill Russell Celtics.
Trash. Back when they didn't have color TV.
Yeah. Talking
Podcast.
about the best modern era.
Best
Hell yeah, they had
The
all
Chicago
five black people.
Bulls. Jordan, the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, that's probably it.
It's the best. Back to back to back. Little break. Back to back to back. Yeah,
Can't really argue with that.
it's the best one. Yeah, but win one, lose in the first round. Lose in the first round. Did they lose in the first round or second round? They lost in the second round to the Timberwolves, and then he has to do something else. So we'll see.
Apparently, the Timberwolves is falling apart.
They are falling apart. And guess who
Yeah.
falls
Should
next?
I should never got Julius Randle. I didn't understand that.
Julius Randle.
Julius Randle and get rid of uh oh, why am I blanking on who that was?
Cat.
Cat, yeah, yeah. I wouldn't have done that. Should have traded Rudy Gobert.
Should have been got rid of Rudy Gobert.
They said, nah, let's give him 200 million instead.
That was dumb. They could have got. Look at Isaiah Hartenstein for the Thunder. How much they're paying him? Could have got him over Rudy Gobert. Have more money to go somewhere else, and then continue to have Cat. Yeah, that would have been a better team. Rob Dillingham, Isaiah Hartenstein, Anthony Edwards. Who else is on that team? Oh, I was about to say PJ. Though. He's on the Mavericks. But yeah, anyway, so with some combination of wings, it would have been a much better team without Rudy. But
I agree. And also, it turns out Anthony Edwards doesn't have as much dog in him as we thought.
Why you say that?
he was complaining about the fans booing the team because they're losing. He was like, "Oh, that's so disrespectful. How could they do that?"
He
He
just
wouldn't
said
last.
he just said out
He
his
wouldn't
outcry.
last. Nah, he
He,
wouldn't last a day in Philly, a day in LA.
no, he getting ready to move out. Yeah, Anthony don't belong in Minnesota. Yeah,
He just stocking up on babies.
he,
Like the baby mamas.
Stacking baby mamas.
how many baby mamas he got? Does he only have one?
No, he got like one
Three.
that he claiming.
Yeah.
He got like four at the same time. I think that popped up.
When we gonna talk about these predators in the NBA preying on these YNs? They need to be
Okay.
stopped. They need to be stopped.
Yeah, that's the
You
topic we talk about.
you can't take a young boy, freshly 18, 19, 20 years old, give him millions of dollars, and then throw some popular little cougar in his face. You're gonna have a baby. The brain isn't fully formed until 25 years old. They know what they're doing. Speaking of Drea Michelle, she know what she's doing.
But can we talk about how good his numbers were?
Doesn't
As soon as that baby was on the way, that man went ballistic.
Yeah, that's dad strength coming through. Shout out Joseph Crawley. We need to have him on the podcast to speak to him about his newly tapped powers as a father. But yeah, they are waiting. Drea was the worst case of this.
Nah, the girl who was with, is it Mariah Mills?
No,
With
No, no,
Zion?
no, no. You're thinking about what's her name? Brittany Renner, right? The one who's
Oh,
having people watching all
I
this
heard
money.
too.
there's one of Blake Griffin's baby mamas has like 3, 4 children with 3, 4 different professional athletes. But I think he was a little bit older. But yeah, it's just run. They know what they're doing. It's too big of a it's a epidemic, pandemic, whatever the correct demic is. It's a baby mama demic.
It's
But
an
that's a lick
epidemic.
right there. They all seen it, right? They're like, this happened over and over again. Let
If
me
you're
come up on
gonna
my bag.
if you're gonna scam and try to come up on a bag, at least do it without bringing another life dependent on you into the world.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not like he can't support it.
No, that's true, but
That's exactly why they like, oh, let me baby trap this man because I know he got a contract worth 200 M's, and I'm celebrating like I got the contract too. Because
That's crazy. This man, I seen him play good games. I seen him do a lot. I didn't see her tweet nothing. But when he signed that contract, she wrote a whole page novel talking about youngest to ever do it, blah blah blah, changing the game, such and such money. She was celebrating like it was hers because it is. It is. And I know she did the math because her previous child turned 18, and then she was like, "Oh, I need to re up. This is my last baby.
oh,
This is my
I need to re up.
this
It's crazy.
is
he's like, I have no 401k, no retirement, and my father's grown now.
I need to re up. It's crazy.
yeah. They need to invite me to NBA rookie camps. It's like, fellas,
You feel like they don't tell him?
They do tell them.
Yeah, you feel like it's not a conversation. These women be hunting these men.
But this needs to be like a 3-day retreat or something. something.
How to find a good girl
something.
out of all of these women
No.
that throw themselves
Oh,
at you?
how to be single and how to just chill.
Like Kevin Durant, he needs to be the leader of this camp.
Yeah, the Kevin
Yeah.
Durant needs to be the leader of the camp, 100%.
You know?
1,000%. Because
Even Durant.
who's the new rookies coming in? Whoever the new ones coming in, it's gonna happen every year. It's gonna probably happen more than I
Is
think.
reported.
Yeah, the more than I think about it. But whatever, they cool with it.
Where are they supposed to find a good woman at?
You gotta
As
find
as an athlete.
You're supposed to find it before you get in the
league.
You better lock down the middle school, high school sweetheart.
Yeah.
You gotta keep her on. They call it paper clipping now, where it's like you dating somebody and then you ghost them for a while and then you come back to them. That's called paper clipping now.
Isn't that like You got to keep it warm, keep it on the. I think that's what you got to do. You just got to find someone from high school that you're cool with, and you know that they are a good person, and that true they may like you for your money and status too, but at least it's gonna be you have some sort of relationship with them
before the money.
before the money came, and then if
Or
you
you're
want
gonna find somebody.
to say it again.
Yeah, I said, or you're gonna find somebody who already has their own money and is already like famous.
Yeah, but those in like they treat those like candy. Like, oh, I want this one. Okay, I'm tired of it. I'm out. Oh, I want this one. I'm tired of it. I'm out. Maybe you just gotta be single. Do like George Clooney. Be single the whole career, and then once you get 60, cash out. Get you a rich lawyer.
Yeah,
Shout out to lawyers, good people.
that's the only reason that dudes be getting rich and famous is like I want the money, the women. That's it. And women start throwing themselves at you. I was gonna say maybe you need to get a vasectomy as soon as you hit the league
And then
before your
that's
big
it.
contract, and then get it reversed as soon as you get ready.
Yeah.
Only thing, those reversals are not 100% guaranteed.
Oh, so free some, so you make sure you able to make a withdrawal from the sperm bank when you really want to have a
Like a
kid.
withdrawal for
That'd
that.
probably be the smartest thing, and that way you find out who really for you.
Yep.
No, nobody. And you can't, nobody. You got to give up at that point. You got to say, "All right, I'm rich and famous now. I am not gonna find a good woman in my life now. It's over. You got to give up."
It's a very cynical outlook.
But they do the same thing in music too, right? So basketball music, everybody is looking for the huzz. You know what I'm saying?
They call him the hus now.
They call him the huzz
They
304.
don't call him the band. That's a good one. I got the band.
No,
That's a good one. Okay, husband, band, the band around your ring, like a
Man,
circle. The
no,
band.
no. The huzz is just the H word, but pronounced with HUZZ.
the
Yeah, short
Huz.
for husband.
No,
Oh, what's
No.
oh
no. Short for 304s.
oh that's new. Let me that's this down. Hold on.
I was about to say,
Hold on. Hold on.
you get old for this.
That's a new one. Hold on. Let me get my pen and paper.
That's crazy.
Damn. All right, Unc. Go ahead and write that down.
I reach unk status. HUZZ. The Huz. 304. Oh, when they start saying that?
It's something the Riz generation that made up.
Huz and Riz. Okay, so you could. She's a. Can I say ho on here?
No.
Okay. She's a, she's a gardening utensil. I refer to her as the Huz,
Yeah.
but it's plural too.
Yeah.
Like, oh, there go the Huz. Mm. Look at that Huz. The Huz.
All right,
Look at
whatever.
this.
It's over now. It's dead.
Now that I got a hold of it, it's time to retire it.
Millennials, I got one for us. I got one.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna take this back to the community. It's gonna hit like the crack epidemic.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy.
Uh,
They're gonna look at it like trash bars now. Oh,
they still say Riz.
a little bit.
Okay. Well, continue your
I was
saying.
about to say. Well, we know, just sidebar, that Mr. Kenny Who believes that Big Sean is one of the greatest rappers alive, and we have Will here who understands and has been a proponent against Big Sean. So now is the most apt time to pull up our Big Sean blunder of the week. And I want to hear your perspective on this, Bar. Make sure you're able to keep a straight face
All right.
while we have young Will present us with this week's Big Sean blunder.
I actually didn't have one in mind, so I guess I'll just say the one that I was thinking of from the very beginning, the one that we all know and hate, from Phone Numbers by Wiz Khalifa.
Oh,
You have it in your head yet?
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Shrimp, steak, liquor, and pasta.
Mm.
Real shit, boy. These niggas imposters.
Mm. Mm. Ugh. Let that marinate.
Hold on, and then the following bar, they deserve an Oscar. Kevin Costner, oh my gosher, I got this and that and everything I want, like I have a hostage.
Mm. You don't like that?
He ruined the whole song.
He ruined the
He
whole
ruined the whole
song.
song. He ruined the whole song. Wiz put him on the last verse because he already knew. He said, "Let me get through my verse and then trade the truth verse, and then we'll put Big Sean on last, so that by the time he gets there, they can
You
just
can
skip the
skip
song
through it.
without missing it." Yeah,
Skip through it.
Wait, correct me if I'm wrong. Shrimp, steak, lobster.
no,
No.
shrimp,
No,
steak, liquor, and pasta.
Shrimp, steak, liquor, and pasta.
shrimp, steak, liquor, and pasta. These niggas and pasta. That's nice. Nice little play on words.
No, it's not.
Nice little force rhyme. Um,
0 out of 10.
is it his best bar? No. See, this whole segment doesn't make sense. This is my beef. I could go. I could take anyone who's made enough music. Let's just say,
No, you can't.
3 albums, and then I'll pull some of their bars, and then it's gonna make them seem like a bad rapper.
Give
It's not
me
gonna have
off
the.
the
It's
top
not
of
gonna
your
have the continuity. Like bro, we could do this for years, and I could just have Big Sean bars to go on.
No, you can't. We should. First off, we need balance here. So you also need to counter this with a Big Sean other bar, like a great bar that he had, like we call it Willy Wonka bars. You know what I'm saying? Like a golden ticket. I should be a rapper. Big Sean, yes, Big Sean is pushing the envelope. He is an artist. He is poking and prodding and seeing what works. Sometimes that ends up in, I won't say bad, but misunderstood lines, misunderstood bars. There's been people with whole projects that have been trash. Some of Kanye stuff, I'm like, what are you doing?
Oh, you hear that new song? That new
You know
song
what you need to do? You need
garbage.
to do, Darren, when you clip it, just make sure you play the clip of Kanye saying signing Big Sean was the worst thing he's ever done.
That's because of their own personal beef. It wasn't because of rap.
That's because of skill.
No, when people talk about rappers and they go top 5, top 6, Big Sean is always in there. Modern rappers.
Give me your top 5. Give me your top 5 modern rappers right now. Make sure you look into the camera. You can see yourself. Make
Big
sure
Sean is
you look
always
into
in it.
the camera and give your top 5.
I'm saying in general.
No. You speaking from experience.
Who? Okay, I'm talking about people in general. This isn't my top 5. I'm just saying what other people.
I promise you, he has not been drinking.
People always say Drake, Kendrick, J. Cole. Right?
That's 3.
But do we disagree? Everyone always says that. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, Big Sean is ranked 333rd, like Bronny.
he's not Bronny. He is more. Yeah, no, he's not like Joel Embiid.
He's more like a Gabe Vincent.
No, he's not that. Oh my God, y'all.
You know what? That's an apt analogy. He gave you one good season.
One.
And now he's just trash forever. Still in
State Sean.
That's the good season.
He just need to stop dating Janae Aiko. Actually, Deja Vu was pretty good in 2088.
I will add that into the good season. That's the playoff run.
Lemon, what is it? Lemonade. It's a mixtape. That was good. All the way up to 2088. Whatever that.
Can't even name it.
I don't know. You got too much Big Sean knowledge.
This is because of my lack of music recall.
No. We'll pull them up.
Yeah, pull up his discography.
Big Sean and discography. We have Better Me Than You. Did you even know that came out this year?
Hold on. Yes, I did. All right.
You dropped the album?
Calm down. Everyone calm down. First off, all the Finally Famous. Boom. Instinct. Great. That's what put him up there.
That's the Gabe Vincent.
No, that's a great numbers. That's a great numbers.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
first
Gabe Vincent with the Heat.
Okay, Detroit 2 is not that great.
Detroit 1 is great.
So we got Detroit 1.
That's a mixtape, so same era.
Dark Sky Paradise. Yeah, Detroit. Oh, you're right. Detroit 1 was pretty good. Dark Sky Paradise was good. So his only bad work is Better Me Than You, and that's not bad. Uh, uh, Detroit 2. So he's a little bit of a dip.
Rosedale Park,
Never
I
heard
never
of it.
heard of it.
Never
Double
heard
or
of it.
Nothing was eh. I
Exactly.
decided.
How he top 5 and nobody know any of his albums?
He said top 5 modern rappers.
Well, I don't hear any other one. Anybody else? Except for, and I said top 7.
I was top 7.
I said top 7.
I can name you a bunch of rappers that's better than him.
No,
A whole
that
lot.
people widely considered. I don't want to hear about no Primo Rice. I don't want to hear about no Benny the Butcher.
See, he doesn't know that this is an echo chamber yet.
Y'all take this outside.
Freddie Gibbs.
No,
Killer Mike.
no. Only the Grammys like Killer Mike.
That was a good album.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not a fan.
I'll just type in top 5 rappers right now on
And
Google.
Big Sean won't be there. And when you say modern, how modern are we talking?
Oh, what do you know?
We have Drake.
Sure.
Yep. Kendrick, J. Cole, big 3. You have Eminem.
No.
I'm naming them out. Future.
Yes.
Kanye West.
Sure.
Right
Yeah. Yeah.
Lil
Still.
Wayne.
Nope.
You don't think Lil Wayne is a better modern day rapper than
No, not right now. Nope.
21 Savage?
Yes. Wait a minute. Wait. How modern are you talking? Because I think Wayne has hits spanning up until like 2015.
I'm
2016.
modern like the last 10.
It doesn't even matter. He's not even gonna make it.
I want to hear it. The last what?
What's the year? Since 2024? Since 2014?
That we can eliminate Big Sean because all his good stuff came before that, right?
No, it was all 2012 to. Let me.
We can't count 2012.
Yep. The last 2004, Lil Wayne. Yeah.
Carter 5, 2018. Dedication 5,
and,
2013.
And also, the most recent, the more points you get. So if you did something in 2014 and that was the last thing you did, no.
Okay. Continuing on. Lil Baby.
No.
You don't think Lil Baby is better than
Lil Baby was like this.
And you don't think Big Sean did that?
No, Big Sean was like this.
trash? Gunna.
Gunna's cool, but they cloned,
Is he better than Big Sean?
They cloned him, so I don't know.
If Ice Spice.
No.
Yep, Ice Spice better than Big Sean.
Oh, he's up there.
Ice Spice. He not up there.
Oh, hey.
We just went through the rappers.
Yeah,
We need Tyler the Creator.
He's not really a rapper. He's more creative.
He's a rapper, bro.
Tyler feels like one of those people that say, "Don't put me in a box." Not a true rapper. But anyways,
I feel like Big Sean would probably try to say that and be wrong.
No, he wouldn't. Big Sean would never. Big Sean would never.
Yeah. He would be the one. He would be the one to be like, "I'm an artist." And then
y'all should do that. Y'all see the new that new he should play it. I'll find it. That new girl, she gonna blow up. The new Lil Vicky.
Oh God, no,
Yes.
bro! Derek keeps trying to put me on this, bro.
Yeah.
I sent it to Derek like, wow, they let anybody on the radar. He's like, oh, hold on.
She about to. I tell you. First off, she about to blow up. She comes from the mountains. Well, got that reference. She comes from the mountains.
You don't even know her name, huh?
Nope.
You said you don't know her name, Unc?
I didn't know that one song.
We're gonna start calling you Unc instead of 2G's. 2G's and Unc.
I do, but I'm not gonna say it because she needs to send a check for some publicity.
That's funny.
Do you know her name? Do you know her name?
Yeah,
What's her name?
I'm not saying it.
Can we play it? We got a copyright on this or anything?
I'll insert it.
Yeah,
Man, we got like 2 viewers. We're not getting copyrighted.
we got how many? Where the viewers at? Where the viewer count?
Oh, right now it's definitely zero.
It's
This was
definitely
no
just us.
announcement. Yeah.
Okay. We there. No, we starting. Look, they used to say this about Big Sean. And look at where he's at now.
Yeah, on the top
Look,
5 worst rappers.
Crazy.
soon. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know how. I don't know how people be finding out these people. That's how I found Shabuzi. Shabuzi was on the radar. I was like, oh, who is this country singing?
He was just singing tipsy.
It was good. It was
Yeah,
very,
put
it
it
was
to the
Bottom
country
on.
spin on it.
very
He
good.
popped up on my YouTube one day.
They call her Caitlin Clark.
Kate, yep, they call her Caitlin Clark. They call her Little Baby. Yeah, that's exactly.
That's funny.
She on the rise. Just wait and see.
Oh man,
When y'all see her drop a little mixtape or something, don't tell you that I didn't tell you.
better than Big Sean. Her name is Georgiana.
That's right. Georgiana or Georgiana?
Georgiana,
Georgiana.
whatever it is.
The streets have been asking for a new Ice Spice. Ice Spice
Yeah.
fell off.
Ice Spice got too skinny.
How you gonna be on Ozempic when half your performance is shaking your butt?
They told her to freestyle and she just started shaking.
Yeah. And ever since she did throw the devil signs during that
Oh,
prayer,
she got a little no jumper.
I'm telling y'all, you've heard it here on the 2G's podcast from the third G,
From
Georgiana.
Unc. From Unc.
Georgiana.
Yeah.
Pay for attention. I talk with a smile, you would think that I'm trolling. I'm badass, want me down with some looks like can't lock in. I know everybody going. Trying to paint me to be so bad, but I'm so rare. I got to set up my hand. I'm hopping at all black chill like a prison.
A hit.
You know who y'all sound like? Y'all sound like that second. Go back to the video. Go back. That second comment right there. That's what y'all sound like.
You like black dudes?
Y'all sound like over there trying to defend this culture vulture.
Oh man.
Listen, I'm not defending her. I'm not saying it's good. I'm saying where she's about to be. Yeah, I'm removing all my personal opinion about it and just seeing how it's going to land amongst the populace, the YNs, the huzzes. the huzzes are looking for a new prophet. y'all gonna be mad. This is a new Caitlin Clark.
That's crazy.
I Spice with Angel Reese. We got a Caitlin Clark.
That's crazy. You don't have a Caitlin Clark of. So this the Caitlin Clark of rap.
Caitlin Clark. Well, she don't know. She's not that good. She's not that good.
Disrespect.
She the Manila. Was it the Milla Vanilli? Whatever they were.
Oh my
the
goodness.
Beastie Boys. She's that.
They gonna the machine gonna get a hold of her and push her. The UMG, they'll give her them Kendrick deals.
Telling y'all.
Oh,
They gonna give her them Kendrick deals at 30% off the streams. Make sure everybody hear her music.
Y'all need to go out the echo chamber every once in a while. Yeah, the Drake is playing the game from all facets. He said, I don't care about the rap game. Let me levy this lawsuit. Let me step into the legal world and put an end to this. All right. I respect it.
We have our resident lawyer here. Give me your take on Drake filing a lawsuit against UMG.
It's dumb. She never did it. Strictly from a cultural, popular, social stance. It's dumb. And then I'm interested to see a libel defamation suit. I think that's what it is, partially stemming from a rap song, and then what the court does with that, because I can see them saying this is a artistic sort of thing and it's culturally permitted, and everyone knows that it's not necessarily truth and fiction, and so maybe losing on that front, and then pumping up the numbers. I don't know about that.
So what you're saying is if I throw a beat on, I could just say whatever I want to, defamatory or not. So I can hit him with the Tupac rant at the end of the song.
For the most part.
I am saying, yeah, there's a distinction between that and then going on on Facebook and writing, this person's a drug addict, he's a thief. But if you put it over a rap song and be like, yo, uh, Jack, Jack is a thief, a drug addict, put it over to a dope beat, it lessens the chances that it's defamation liable. 100%. That's exactly what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
I
If
think that's true.
That's crazy.
if Drake ends up getting a defamation settlement out of this and ends rap beef as we know it, um, we as the black community can no longer claim him.
So my perspective here is I think that it was a savvy move on the business front in terms of how much money you might be able to get out of UMG. And if they cheating, they like so. I think it's cheating in the fact of like it's basically like them paying off the refs. It's like, all right, cool. Like we need you to artificially inflate these numbers to make it look like he's doing better than he is what they're claiming, right? It's like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Don't give him that foul call. Give him more time on a free throw clock. You know what I'm saying? Like it's artificially tipping the scale because of the weight of who I am versus the weight of who he is and like his overall listeners. Everybody was gonna listen to the music anyway. I don't think there was a need for them to inflate
But it,
the
it,
songs.
it was doing historic numbers, you know? So inflating it gets it to historic numbers if they inflated it. Without that, who knows? Who knows? But you can't do that. You just gotta let it ride out. And then you're reigniting it, right? So
It never really died.
it was dying, it was going down, it wasn't as constant. People, he would release his album, that kind of would spark it up, but also kind of take shine away from it a little bit and say, all right, here's the focus. And it's never truly gonna die down until post Super Bowl. Post Super Bowl. Kendrick is a type of rap. If I was advising Drake, I would say post Super Bowl is your time. This is going to last all the way to Super Bowl. There's going to be a big buzz because he's going to perform it. Everyone across the world is going to be singing "Not Like Us." Hell of a performance at halftime. But Kendrick is the type of rapper that doesn't pop outside, does not sing, goes in the cave for 2, 3 years, and then shows up for another album. Where you're gonna win that is you're constant, you're gonna be in the clubs, you're gonna release another album at that time, and then people are going to start to forget about it right around then. And then let's just do that instead of continuously putting focus on it. Because if you do something that makes news, so let's just wait this out and then drop an album in March. March, March, March Madness style. Link back up with Future, reconnect, feed the streets. People forgetting about it. That's what I'm doing. And maybe a triple album, or also do a collab with a couple songs or a whole album with Young Thug. People forget all about it. Put on an anthem, they bump in your song. That's what I'm doing if I Drake. Forget this corny little lawsuit. Stop listening to the other half of your family. Listen to the black side.
But they saying this is about hundreds and hundreds of M's because he got to renegotiate his deal. So it's like they're trying to say, oh, you're not as big as you are now because he knocked you down a peg because we artificially inflated his numbers. So it's like you gonna miss out on a couple. First and foremost, you should go independent. You large enough to
Yeah,
go
why?
independent.
Why do
I have no idea why he's not independent now.
Well, I don't need. So they are saying that they're not trying to give him his correct money. Fine, we're out. Go renegotiate with someone else. Do it independent. You don't need independent for a little. If you feel that you need that machine, you can do independent for a little bit. But this just re gives support to what Kendrick was dissing you about when you say, "Hey, you're not of the culture. You're this type of dude, corny," and then you go and do something like this. So that's why I'm saying don't even lay low, but just know that hey, it's gonna die down. I'm telling you the date, post February, and then you give them nothing else, and then you come out. I'm ready. Thug, I'm hitting up Thug. I'm hitting up Future. and we're doing something. We're doing a collab album. Putting out my own album. I'm putting out a collab album.
R&B album, dance hall album.
No,
You
not
should do
doing.
them
Don't do
all.
that no more.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Uh,
Don't do that no more. We're taking a year. We're taking a year break from the different accents, from the different genres. We doing rap. We doing rap. We doing popular rap. We doing that.
is
That's
he really gonna hit up Future? Didn't Future low key start the whole thing?
yeah, but I think that from what I've seen is was it Thug? Somebody got on the phone with both of them and said like, "Hey, it's over."
Thug tweeted it. It was like, "Hey, listen, rap's not the same without all of us."
And then they got on the phone and they
I also think that in the diss records, Drake was like, "Future, well, I didn't even know I thought we was good. I can't say anything bad about you." And then he just started rapping about everybody else.
Future knows
So
it's money.
there
He
might
knows
be
it.
there might be some hope there, but I personally think, and this is my view of who Kendrick has kind of become, is just this warmonger.
yeah.
Just is us versus oppression. It's oh okay, now it's gonna be us versus that dude over there in Canada. Like it's always just uniting people versus what he deems as like a larger enemy. And I think that's how he gets his music pushed. Because who really listening to Kendrick on the daily?
That's what I'm saying.
I
He'll go.
love
It's
I
like
love
the
it.
Mona. His music is like the Mona Lisa. You're not going to see the Mona Lisa every day. You're gonna go see it one time. You done. That's it. Uh, Drake is more so a
Instagram.
a TV show, Instagram, TikTok. I can watch it over and over again. This is entertainment value. It's not the greatest. Sometimes they are,
Balance.
but it's not. It's not always got to be that Mona Lisa sort of thing. That's why I think part of this album for Kendrick differs from his previous work is it has repeat value. All
I
right.
feel like the only album of Kendrick's that was truly what you all are describing was To Pimp a Butterfly. Outside of that, they were all like music hits. To Pimp a Butterfly was more of like the art project.
What about
Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
How many times you listen to that? When's the last time you listened to a song off that album?
Not pretty recently.
Okay.
Yeah, what, that one song with Kodak.
I just know no one in the club is going outside of not like us. It's like, oh, play that Kendrick. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I
You're
know
not
a
in the
lot
gym
of
saying playing that Kendrick. You're
Not
not
really.
in the
My girl ain't saying play that Kendrick. Nope. Nope.
Damn, that's
Well,
crazy.
okay, so
Damn.
first of all, no girl is saying play that Kendrick
Well, now
because Drake makes music for.
I'm at the office with the folks, and they like, oh, Kendrick, this, that, and the other. They weren't doing that before.
I do like the G. First and foremost, I like all Kendrick's albums. I didn't
Mhm.
listen to Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers because I knew it was gonna be one of them sit down albums, and I didn't feel like
Think
taking the
pieces
time.
with the
Yeah,
glasses.
I ain't feel like
It wasn't. It really
uh,
was. It wasn't like that. To Pimp a Butterfly was like that.
I might listen to that. But the rest of the albums, fire, top tier. Uh, but yeah, I think it'll die down eventually, and Drake will be back where he is ultimately in terms of the game. Yeah, post February. I also think that like who else? It's kind of like the NBA. Who gonna take over? Who's going to take the mantle of hip hop? Just like who's going to take the mantle of the NBA? Like who's going to be the face of the movements of the genre, the
Oh, that's
culture?
easy.
Who?
That's easy. As soon as Blueface gets out of jail, it's over.
Blueface had his time.
He
Blueface
had
is
a run. Blueface had a run, and they didn't appreciate it like they should have back then.
That's it.
I've been I've been seeing I've been seeing videos on TikTok like, damn, we were joking Blueface the whole time. It's kind of fire actually. Yeah.
Listen, it took him a while to catch up, just like it took him a while to get on beat. Like, oh,
He was he was he
oh,
was, he was riding the beat differently.
crazy.
oh,
It
Can,
was
can we?
fresh.
So I went and visited Will,
uh,
right? And they was talking about rappers. How do you feel about E40?
he's certain what like, he's good, he's cool, but like I associate him with a certain sound, a certain demographic. He's like the Bay music, like like the certain rappers like that. Too Short to a degree, YG to a degree. Like I'm like, oh, this is very LA. I'm trying to think of a new. There's probably a New York rapper that I'm thinking of that I can't think of. That's like, oh, that's a very New York that sort of thing.
Baby Tron, Detroit, like they
Yeah,
have
Baby Tron. Yeah,
their sound, right?
yeah.
See, but the rest of them all sound good though.
You say E40 doesn't sound good?
I'm saying that.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's why no one can listen to you on top, Big Sean.
I'm saying that's a crazy take.
That's not a crazy take.
That is a crazy take.
40 water?
40 water.
Dog water.
Ghost Ride the Whip? You weren't Ghost Riding the Whip?
You wasn't shaking your dreads? You wasn't getting this hyphy? He said,
This man said hyphy. I'm from Virginia.
Maybe, okay, this is what it is. I'll explain it. Okay. This is the US. This is E40 and his popularity. As you travel further towards Will, it kind of dissipates, right? It dissipates. So I think that's what it is. I think Will stayed in Vegas. Will would love E40.
I don't know.
Instead, Will's been listening to people who look like Kodak Black with
the wicks.
With the wicks. Fun fact. Shake the wicks.
Kodak got hits. But also, I like a lot of Bay Area rappers. There was the whole SOB RBE. Obviously, Lil B.
Where you think that came from?
Oh, wherever it came from, they did a good job of evolving it.
You gotta get Andy on here now to educate him.
On E40.
You gotta get the baby. Joe could also do that. There's a good Joe. All right, Joe's gonna come on this podcast and he's gonna talk to you about fatherhood and the Bay Area.
I don't want to hear anything about E40, honestly. We disagree on that one.
I mean, as far as like city sound rappers, E40's up there.
Yeah, for sure, Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he's.
In terms of Bay Hall of Fame, I'm going E40.
No, just like rappers associated with the sound and
the city
and region.
I would say E40 for sure for the Bay. Him too short. Mac Dre. Another city specific, I would go like if we're going LA, Ice Cube, YG,
Ice Cube, big
Mr. LA, RJ. Who else is like very city specific in terms of who has like a Atlanta would be Trap, right? So we what T.I.
Wow, T.I. would be a big one. Yeah, I would even include him in that category because he had a very short, popular
run.
So
T.I.'s run was not short.
Maybe because it was so far in the past. I'm now remembering it. But
is there a New York?
I'm thinking like Jim Jones.
Yeah, Jim Jones. Oh,
you skipped an entire generation.
Oh,
Jeezy's Atlanta.
Jeezy the Snowman.
Yeah.
Who was your favorite, like city specific rapper?
I have to think about it. It wasn't E40. I can tell you.
I could just pull up a map of the U.S.
Favorite city specific rapper? Probably Jay-Z.
Not Jay-Z. Now Jay-Z's too popular. It's got to be like
he doesn't. I don't think he has I think he is in that wave of like defining overall hip hop sound.
Okay, Big L, New York.
Houston, I feel like they have some good ones. Texas in general.
Houston, New Orleans, Memphis. Oh, that's who's mine. Is Key Glock. Memphis, Young Dolph, Key Glock, both of them. That's probably my favorite.
My favorite, Nelly.
Nelly's too popular.
Saint Lunatics.
Nelly's too popular.
Nelly and the Saint Lunatics.
Nelly was the first Drake for real.
Really? Oh, Chicago for sure has a sound.
Oh, what's name counts? Sosa, Chief Keef.
He didn't get too big?
No, he just had one song. He just had one.
What?
What? 2 songs.
What?
He had 2 songs.
Chief Keef had one song?
Name them.
300.
Hold on, let me
Yeah,
go to
just
my
like-
library right now.
You got just as many as E40, maybe less.
Come
Oh,
on, that's a crazy take.
No, it isn't.
Chief Keef with one song.
Party next door, Toronto.
oh, Drake in Toronto. Does that count as too big?
No, yeah,
Because he got 20 different accents.
It's gotta be.
Kobe,
It's gotta have a
Rocky,
sound.
Bud,
You gotta have a sound in the area, and you can't be too popular.
Benito.
Man, you gotta Google his.
I'm not Googling. I'm going through my songs I have on my phone.
Phoenix rappers, Young K9.
Who?
Himself. Yeah, that's his rap name.
Phoenix rappers.
He said K9. That's
There
crazy.
ain't no Phoenix rappers.
That's crazy.
Fun fact. Came with all these lines. You're gonna see the Pet Cemetery. Kendrick got that from me.
Apparently, he got all his lyrics from Twitter. That's crazy.
Georgiana about to blow up.
Where's she from?
I don't know, but she for
Yeah.
sure can get her own sound.
Where's she from, and what black girl did she steal her swag from?
That's crazy.
We need to have her on the pod.
She's small enough to be on the pod.
You better get her now. You better get her now.
All 146,000 people is crazy. Nah, I think I want to hear some Middle America rappers. We ain't got I don't know, no Colorado, Kansas, Nebraska.
There's Colorado.
There's Colorado.
Isn't Coda the friend from Colorado?
Who?
No, I think the song was just called Colorado.
No, I know that, but I thought he was from. Tech Nine is from Kansas.
Code the Friend is for sure from Brooklyn.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah.
He sounds like he would be from Colorado. Tech Nine's from Kansas. There you go.
Iowa.
Caitlin Clark.
You just need rappers from somewhere. That's crazy.
All right, Will, here's your homework. I'm gonna sing you some Georgiana tracks. You're gonna see her stock rise.
I'm not listening to that shit.
That's what they said about Bitcoin. I'm trying to get you in on Dogecoin.
On the floor.
How can I make money off of Georgiana?
This is what we're gonna do. We started Instagram fan low profile or TikTok on Georgiana. We monetize it as she rises. Yep, that's the way to do it.
Start selling merch.
She's gonna end up getting 110% of that.
I'm telling you.
I don't think she's smart enough right now to patent it. Trademark.
She'll be 146,000. So we're gonna track it like this. Is this her Twitter or Instagram?
Instagram.
So and by the new year, she's gonna have what's this November? Oh yeah, she's gonna have at least 350 followers. She's gonna be on. Let's see, what's a famous?
She's already on No Jumper.
They're gonna talk about her on the Joe Budden podcast. Not that she's on, but they're gonna talk about her on the Joe Budden podcast.
That might be the first time I agree with Joe Budden.
Well, that may be the first time you agree with him.
Yeah, because I already know he's gonna hate. That's all he does is hate.
He is gonna hate, which is perfectly fine. Those things, as well as she'll have a feature by a popular artist.
Baby Tron?
Someone just big, someone well known.
That wouldn't even work. She already got the collab with what's his name, 1900 Rugrat, who was another one of the culture vultures right there. If you look him up,
the YCs, the dude that was
the YCs, yeah,
the YCs. Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Wait and see.
The YC.
Right. Well, the third G. I was happy that you guys have had him on the podcast. I'm gonna go back to my cave in silence. If you need me, I'm gonna make an appearance again when she blows up.
No, we good. This was a flop. This was a flop.
Y'all gonna see.
Hey, we're gonna post all these clips. They're gonna burn down and cancel us before we can find all of That's crazy.
I'm gonna reach out to her on y'all behalf. She gonna make an appearance.
That's crazy work.
Yeah.
Well, it's been real, Will. It's been good knowing you on the pod.
It's been a good, yeah, it's been a good run. It's been a good run. We got at least one more month.
That's funny. Before they catch on.
Yeah, for that catch, especially when we get your mom up there. It's gonna be
Oh man.
yeah. You
We
notice
got-
I didn't invite my brother yet for good reason.
Oh no, for sure. I send him the link right now. I bet you he pull up.
No, we can't send it to him right now. We're in the tail end. Maybe next time. Send him the link next time. If
Send
we
him a
really
link.
want to get canceled, send him a link next time.
We'll send him a link. Get canceled / blow up all in a matter of a day.
Join from the iPhone while driving or something.
Join with the iPhone while driving.
That's for sure something he would do too. All right. Well, thank you for being our first official guest.
You know, anytime. Giving back to the community.
Yeah, we gonna post all your hot takes. So
Yep.
Clip them up.
Oh,
I stand on business until it results in consequences. And then I didn't mean what I said, and I gotta do a PR circuit apology.
Facts. Make sure you don't post any of my E40 opinions because I don't want any smoke with the Bay or the West
Oh,
Coast.
I'm paying for it to be boosted in the
an algorithm.
I don't want any smoke with the West Coast, specifically the Bay.
Oh, there's his Instagram right there.
Yep.
W as in William J. dot 2. I have to read it out for the hearing impaired community. Oh, the visually impaired. Sorry.
Look at this dude.
The visually impaired.
All right, man.
On that note,
it's been real. Later.
All right.
Put that shit on the speakers. Put that door down on the speakers.
Hold on, let me make sure all of these.